Vladimir Putin, a name that instantly makes you think of a powerful president, a cold-blooded ex-spy, or a shirtless guy riding a bear on the internet. But who is he really? How did a former KGB agent become the longest-serving leader of modern Russia? And how has he managed to hold onto power for so long? Let's find out. Putin was born in 1952 in a cramped apartment in Leningrad, where standing up meant bumping your head on the ceiling. From an early age, he liked to fight. He was passionate about martial arts. He practiced judo and sambo and believed that combat sports build mental toughness. But the most interesting part, Putin had a dream to become a KGB agent. Young Putin once walked straight into a KGB office and asked, "How do I work here?" And they told him, "Kid, go to college first." Putin followed their advice, studied law, graduated, and joined the KGB in 1975. But unlike what you might imagine, a spy running across rooftops, jumping through windows, and shooting lasers from a wristwatch, Putin's actual job was mostly paperwork. He was sent to East Germany, where he spent most of his time translating documents and doing administrative tasks. Not very James Bond. However, there was one dramatic moment when the Berlin Wall fell. An angry crowd stormed the KGB office. Putin called Moscow for help, and Moscow replied, "Someone will assist you soon," but no one ever came. So he handled it himself, a memorable lesson indeed. When the Soviet Union collapsed, so did the KGB. At this point, Putin was like a gamer who had just lost his final boss fight. But he didn't give up. He returned to St. Petersburg and started working for Anatoly Sobchak, the city's mayor. This was his first step into politics. Putin wasn't very noticeable at the time. He wasn't a flashy politician, a charismatic speaker, or particularly media-friendly. But what made him different? He was loyal and efficient. A reliable man in the shadows, and soon, Moscow took notice. In 1998, Putin was suddenly appointed director of the FSB, the modern version of the KGB, and just a year later, he became Russia's prime minister. Sounds fast, it was. Like a side character suddenly becoming the final boss in an action movie. Then in 1999, President Boris Yeltsin unexpectedly resigned and handed power to Putin, and just like that, Putin officially became Russia's president in record time. As president, Putin quickly did what anyone with power would do: eliminate rivals. He cracked down on oligarchs, controlled the media, changed the constitution, and gradually extended his leadership term. From a little-known politician, he became an irreplaceable figure in Russia. And for over 20 years, he kept winning elections. Very naturally, or at least in the way he wanted. Putin isn't just a domestic leader, he's also one of the most controversial figures on the global stage. He's been involved in major conflicts, from the Chechen Wars, the annexation of Crimea, to the ongoing war in Ukraine. To some, he's Russia's protector. To others, he's an authoritarian ruler. And if there's one thing that makes Putin unique, it's his personal image. He appears in power-packed photos, shirtless horseback riding, playing hockey, or even diving to find ancient treasure. Nothing is impossible for Putin. So what does the future hold for Putin? Can he stay in power forever? Or will history witness a massive change one day? We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss more awesome videos.